Hey, it's me, your girl High Priestess Elsie from Terror and Journey. And yeah, I wanted to do a reading. You guys, I'm only doing like 2 readings a week till my videos pick up on the algorithm. I do not want to just keep feeling like I'm doing readings and it's not getting out there and it's not getting nowhere. For those who are subscribed to me, it's pretty much a decent amount of you guys. If 20% was to show a little bit of, engaging, because then maybe it would not even feel like that. So basically, my birthday is no longer my birthday now because it's after 12. But yeah, it was my birthday, and then the day before that was my sorority 1 year anniversary. Yeah, that pretty much took a lot of my time. But anyway, um, yesterday, which was the 23rd, was my celebration for my 1 year sorority. So that pretty much took a lot of my time this last week because I was trying to. Oh, I need to work my throat chakra. I was trying to get the things that I needed to be able to have it together the way I want it, but I probably shouldn't have celebrated for real. Anyway. So, give me a second. So, Spirit of my ancestors and the Most High, please guide me through this reading so I can give my subscribers the most accurate reading, and hopefully, you guys, my readings are timeless readings. So when it does find you, just know it's divine time and it's the time for you to get it. But I'm not sure if you guys get the notifications when I post the reading. Because like I'm saying, like I would like for you guys to engage a bit more, but honestly I'm about to stop saying that in the readings. Those who engage and I appreciate you guys. Yeah, I do not ask for donations, so um, yeah, I guess that if you do want to donate in frequency and energy, um, show me some support and love. I guess that's good enough for me as far as donation. I'm also thinking about doing a few things as far as this channel, but the things that I have set up right now, I want to see the progress before I try to add on more tasks. Okay, so alright, let's get into this reading. Okay, maybe I should start with alright, let's start with this because at least I'll know what Okay, so it says, all the dark magic has fallen back on their household and they cannot understand how. Okay, so that's the first one. So, let's say, if you were to write a book, what would it be about? So, the black magic has fallen in their household and they want to know, if you was to write a book, what would it be about? And it said, yo, they trying to, I don't know why they don't want me to do this reading, because my voice keep going in and out. Say, you are not, you are not normal. They doing research about your tribe and bloodline. Okay, so I don't know what y'all doing, but y'all must be big stepping out here. If people need to go do their own personal research, they're not doing criminal research. They're doing research on your bloodline. That's like they try to get deep. They try to find out something about you. Anyway, I say, okay, they will come to plant seeds of chaos in your life. Remember to choose peace. Peace is priceless. Okay. Oh. Okay, say they don't. Yo, they really not trying to get me to get this message. You see how my voice keeps like trying to escape me? It say they don't know what to do now. the person they asked to do the work on you said they no longer interested. So whoever they asked to do the work on you said they no longer interested. That would be a bit frustrating if you thought you had somebody in the bag, and then the bag, whatever was holding the bag together, like, nah, I can't do this no more. It could be because your ancestors is going out the land is going out to show out. You hear me? I said, FaceTime me. I really miss you. What are you doing? Pick up my calls, please. So it must be more than one person, because there ain't no way somebody try. Oh, but it did also say they're trying to come back to plant seeds of chaos in your life. So maybe they're trying to like manipulate you through your emotions, hoping that, you know, you got a feeling here, there for them, and they're gonna use that as as bait to get you in the same energy space. It said a couple was fighting, and the police was called. So a couple was fighting, the police was called. Okay, it says major blessings are coming for the collective. They are asking you to keep moving in silence until it comes to light. And I personally need to be on this energy. I keep trying to tell the collective what I got going on next. And I'm starting to see maybe some people in my collective not really about me getting where I need to get to. You hear me? So you guys may be seeing 1111 4422 606 555 and 1010. Okay? It say, get quiet and listen. People will tell you exactly what they want you to know. Okay? Okay. You know what? After I grab, you know, since these joints, I'm gonna read these joints, and then I'm gonna leave those decks alone. They say, prayer gets me closer to my divine. Okay. And this says the 434H frequency for healing and all blockages was upside down. So y'all not really doing y'all not clearing your pathway. Either y'all not burning candle, y'all not doing whatever. Maybe y'all not doing no work. Y'all not doing no spiritual work. Y'all just out here just listening to reading and putting in no work. Okay. And it says surround yourself with positivity and don't entertain negative people. Was upside down, so you actually walking around listening to negative people. Then don't come back asking what's going on with you, because the whole setup is funny. You're not doing no blockage cleansing. Spirit keep giving you the sign. You probably not even trying to figure out what the angel numbers mean. Okay? They said blessings is coming to the collective, and they asking you to be quiet till it manifest. You know? And they asking you, they telling you, and they asking you, you know, to be quiet enough, you know, enough time, because whatever it is that you're trying to find out, if you stay quiet enough, a motherfucker gonna tell you how they feel about you, right? But before any of those things, what really came out after that is prayer gets you closer to divine. So you're not praying, okay? You're not doing no blockage removal frequencies. You're not listening to that. You're not paying attention to the angel numbers, so you're not getting the signs. And, you know, like Spirit can tell you what's up. God can let you know what's coming. But you gonna have to put in some kind of work. You want it to be, come on. Your spiritual, you can't go to the store and just, listen. Alright, whatever. It says surround yourself with positive people, and, you know, don't entertain no negativity. That I see that you really doing. You really entertaining some shit out, some negative work. a piece of work. So far, this is the cards that has came out. Okay, every time I try to show it when I pick it up, it's like you guys don't see it. So I guess in between the readings, I'm gonna stop and do this. Okay. So this the last warning. And it said they tried to attack you and they did not understand why nothing good is coming their way. You're about to find out today. They won't find out when they get shit broke. Okay, it say happiness is free. Okay, that's what I want you guys to remember, that happiness is free. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. Nothing goes without a little bit of rain. Oh, Dad, they try to encourage y'all like a motherfucker. I forgive myself and those who have wronged me. Okay. I am enough. Okay. You can and will be better. Okay. And again, yeah, so let me see what else they want me to tell you guys. Okay. So what you gonna do about it? Okay. So what y'all done heard? What y'all gonna do about it? So what you gonna do about it? Okay. I say, work on getting your Christ oil. Work on getting your Christ oil. Okay. Take time to do the research on how to do this. Okay. So basically, they're trying to get you guys. Maybe you guys on your journey, maybe you do spiritual work, but you keep giving your sexual energy away, and it's not accumulating to the amount that it needs to be to activate. Because one, getting Christ, keeping your sexual energy. You can, if you do not use your own sexual, if you do not feed into the urges, you can use your sexual energy to manifest things. Or you could deplete it, and you are always drained, you're going to be always tired, and you're going to be wondering why you can't keep nothing. Okay? You know, because when you're in karmic energy, you're just like a rabbit. Okay? And then, you siphon from that. Because when you're karmic energy, you're drinking, you smoking, you lying, you cheating, you hoeing, you whatever. Okay? Anything. You want some, not wifey, but face street energy, right? And you like, so when you're in that energy, it's kind of hard to like use your, you gonna be more your Lilith energy, because you know why. You're gonna be more in your Lilith energy before you be able to like accumulate your sexual energy to manifest what you're going to manifest off your sexual energy, right? But it's going to be like not in the way you're supposed to be, It's going to be more like a manipulative thing, like, yeah, if I do this to him, he going to be so obsessed, he going to give me this, he going to give me that, versus, just not having sex. I'm going to wait till the right person comes around. Whatever I do choose to do, I'm just going to mess with. If I do have to take out my edges, I'm going to do it myself, or I'm going to just, one, because it's healthier. You don't have to wonder about having to go, not to say you don't need to test it every year or something, but I'm like, you're not going to need to be tested if you do not have sex with nobody for a year. Then you might not need to be tested because you did not have sex if you already got yourself tested. But, you know, bees though, if you are your comic energy, you might be getting high, you might be using needles, you know. I don't know what type of drug that one may use. Some people, when in their spiritual journey, they do mushrooms to like tap into different realms, and I advise you not to do that unless you really know you don't have addict behavior, okay? Because, you know, it should be fun till it ain't. You know, don't go putting unnecessary extra bills in your life. Because it's either you're gonna really hate it. Oh shit! Hold on, a deck of cards. I said deck of cards. A good amount of my cards just fell. Hold on. So with the cards that fell, I think that they want me to like use. Hold on, let me see if I can. So I can see which order it comes in. It said, "I'm not raising your son. You should have completed the mission. Incomplete, bitch." Okay. Guess it did say couples was fighting, the police came, and okay. And it said, "You want to know the problem? Look in the mirror." Somebody talking that big shit today. It said, "Do the work or the work will do you." Y'all gonna have to do the work or the work will do you. And y'all know why it's gonna do y'all if y'all don't do the work right. Because y'all wanna listen to the frequency music to unleash the blockage. That was one. Two, you know, you kept surrounding yourself with people and they're not positive because they say surround yourself with positive people and do not entertain no negative people. It won't have to come out if you want already entertain negative people. Because if you surround yourself with positive people, they're not going to ask you to surround yourself with positive people if you're already around positive people. You get what I'm saying? And maybe whatever the few that you got, you need to double up or triple up or quadruple up, okay? Because it's not giving what it's supposed to be giving. It said you are about to have the last laugh. Okay? You are about to have the last laugh. Okay? Then they want you guys to stop studying your Akashic records. Okay? Some of y'all might be teachers or something. Okay, it says, oof. I don't know. They don't want me to talk too much. It says your spirit, say baby, your spirit guide, the universe and their ancestors, and the Most High is stepping in at this time. Enough is enough. Okay, enough is enough. And why do you feel like enough is enough? Yeah. They want you guys to be authentic. Okay? Because they said be authentic. I don't want the fake shit because your energy off and I ain't got the patience. That may be what the comic is telling. Oh, take how it resonates. You should know which part you're playing this. It's enough cards that came out. You should at least know what part you're playing this. Okay. So it say, don't try to tell the help how to help you. This is from divine feminine to the masculine. Okay. And it say, how do I set realistic goals? One, you should be letting spirit lead the way. Y'all get so comfortable trying to run shit, they gonna leave that shit to you to do things that you know so much. Figure it out. Because you gonna be mad as hell when you realize you're in spiritual journey. So why do I attract narcissists? Because you probably like niggas that tell you what to do. Probably just. Okay, so this what came out so far. Okay. Alright, let's get. Alright, it said a healer through the divine. Okay. Um, what's wrong with you mentally, dude? Okay, it said he said, she said, who gives a fuck? So y'all over here arguing back and forth. You trying to figure out what's wrong with him. You know, I mean, the comic and him is arguing back and forth. Because the card that came before that said a healer through divine. So you may be a healer. Okay? And you left the situation because you felt like you wasn't raising somebody else's son, grown man at that, and you know, he asking you to help him, but then he want to tell you how you help him. And you know, you had got to the point that you felt like happiness was free. You know, and your spirit guide and your ancestors, you know, and the Most High had to step in, you know, at this time, because enough is enough. More so the other person they're dealing with is sending magic, or maybe him. You will never know, you know, him or her, because you know it's sending black magic. Maybe because him and her got into a little situation where the police had to be called. So now the police has been called. He like, dang, you know, maybe you don't call the police on him. And he's like, whatever me and Shorty go through, you know, she keep it solid. And that's cool and all, but like, remember there was a card that said in the beginning to stay away from negative people and surround yourself with positivity. I feel like that's why it came out like that. And then it reminded you that there's always light at the end of the tunnel. And how happiness is free. And how you are enough. Right? And said that they didn't know what to do. But God gave them, they had gave them the last warning. You know. And it said, you know, they tried to attack you. And they don't understand why nothing good is coming their way. Right. So, alright, let's get even deeper, because, okay, this is what came out and say. You are the black sheep of your family. People always believe you for so people always felt like you was noble, you know, you was loving and kind-hearted towards everybody, even the ones who wanted to see you who wanted to see you down bad. Right? And it said they killed you in the past life. And you gave all this time. You gave them all this time around. You were reborn with divine powers, and they scared and fear that you will remember. So this guy, I don't know if this person your masculine no more, because it could be, but it's giving more like a false twin, you know. Or if if it's really a twin, then he's in his comic energy. It said eagle, grounded freedom, emotional peace, right? Mm. That's what's going on. Y'all got a lot going on right here. It said all hell broke loose. They can't see. Karma is a bitch. They can see that karma is a bitch. Whatever the fuck they thought they did, they see right now. It said, the best you ever had was me. So choose your words carefully. That's what y'all telling you. Yeah, masculine that's moving in the comic energy. That's, I don't know, cause okay, that's what you telling the comic, because this is just like a little messy situation right here. Okay, it's like a little. Everybody is in the mix. Everybody's trying to find out what's going on with their person, why they're tangling with things that's not really what their heart desire, but stick around because the person who they probably desire is outdoing them. That's what I'm saying right here. That's what I'm saying. And say, how do I get rid of my back? Fry, cause y'all I just accumulating baggages, like your masculine got a comic feminine, your ass got a comic masculine. The comic probably got her own comic. You know, it's like too many players in this ball game right here. Okay, too many players. And they say, how do I get rid of these baggage? At this point, all y'all need to go figure that part out. All y'all need to get rid of y'all baggages. Why? Because it's not that y'all hate, because y'all feel like, 1 feet in, 1 feet out for every single one of y'all. So divine feminine, you feel like your masculine is in his comic energy because he's entertaining the comic. But then you dipping and dabbing in your comic situation because you trying to wait for him to leave that comic for y'all to unite. That's why I believe it's like a twin instead of a soulmate, because twin flames give running and chaser energy. And it's giving, okay, if you want to run and go date with that girl, I'm going to wait till when you decide that you see her wealth and it's not more than mine. When you come around, I'm going to proceed to be the runner this time around, because I need you to know how it feels. But for what, though? Because what it really sounds like is, if you really like, I can see why they say do the work or the work will do you. Because what it's really giving is like, you know what I mean? It's like, regardless if he stays or not stay, whether he what you trying to give to people now, you as a divine feminine have to let go of your baggages. You have to work on yourself. You have to attract that new energy that you trying to get him. You trying to get him to be in. Because when he sees it, when he feel it, when he smell it, when he come around you and he sees change and he realize this is not faking to make it, but it's real life change, right? He will have absolutely no choice, because he knows that when he come around, all the argument that y'all used to do, you done surpassed that. You don't give a fuck about that. You're not going to do that. You're not even about to pretend that you're not going to do it just to do it later, because you have authentically changed. You have really let go of your baggages, your trauma, everything that's holding you in that standstill, that's keeping you from being able to adventure out to go find what it is exactly that your heart desire. You have put yourself in a box because you wanted to be by that particular person. So what happens when they do not do the change and you grow past that? You're just gonna stay and be miserable because you love them, but outside of the fact that outside of emotions, there's nothing else. It's no money, it's no mental stimulation, it's no partnership, it's not nothing. It's just, I love him. You're going to be a mad female if you be in that energy, because you're going to get tired of paying all the bills. You're going to get tired of being the only person that bring the income to the table, you're gonna get tired of being the whole fucking table and you're a woman. Like, I was told, like, women provide, but when they do, it comes with a piece of hatred because she knows that he's not able. Okay, so this is my tarot decks. I'm trying. The causes basically let us know this is more of like spirit trying to let somebody know what's going on in their relationship, like to help them see what they're not seeing. Okay, the first card that came out is "You Can Do It." This is yeah, "You Can Do It" was the first card that came out. And then this card is upside down. So, see, because somewhere in the reading I said that you may be a spiritual teacher or something. But, like, is you doing it because you think it's trendy? Because why is this card upside down right now? Because in the upright, right? Check this out. In the upright, you see what it say? It says, my consciousness is not a trend, you know? It's the principle to my existence. But it came out like this. So, your consciousness is a trend. You're doing it because it's high, huh? You're doing it because, you know, a lot of people talking that spiritual talking and walking. You gonna fake it till you make it, huh? I like that for you. I'm spiritual today, but tomorrow I'm not. Okay. I like that for you. Then this also came out. It says, do not confuse my personality with my attitude. My personality is who I am, and my attitude depends on who you are. So basically, you don't even give a fuck. You don't give two fucks. Okay? Your attitude, your attitude, your personality, whatever. All them bitches is tangled the fuck together. They need to just, whatever they think it is, it's just, okay, that's just what the fuck it is. Cause you they don't have nothing come when it come to you, you know. And I take it how it resonate, cause it's given that in this reading, some of y'all that's following me could be a comic, because it's really given. It say, don't confuse my personality with my attitude, and my attitude is who I am, and my personality depends on who you are. It's upside down. So whether you got attitude or not, you know what I mean? Like, it's no difference. Your good and your bad days, it's no difference. You know, a person can't be like, damn, he doing that because normally he not like that. Normally you are like that. That's what that card was just saying. Normally you are like that. It don't matter if it's good or bad day. Normally you are like that. That shit just irritated me so bad. Okay, and it says, she's not looking for money, status, or gifts. She desires honesty, loyalty, and being a man's priority. That was also upside down. See, that's why I said it's a lot of baggages in this joint. You hear me? I had to clear the whole thing because I really wanted to get to know what was the main message. And it's really giving a bunch of fuck shit. Yeah, y'all on some bunch of fuck shit. And I don't even want to be cursing on this joint because I'm trying to, you know. Yo, but y'all, this reading is starting to, like, give me, like, the head. Because nobody came to... Then it said, you can't just cut a person off. And then that is upside down. So not only are y'all some other shit, you know shorty wants you for money. And, you know, whether you or she not trying to cut her off, I don't... Take how it resonate. If the shoe fit, word. If it don't, let it be what it is. Okay? Let it be what it is. Because it's a lot of y'all, and this is a timeless reading, so we don't know who's going to be when. So just take what resonates and let the rest go. Then it say never fuck over a person who makes sure you straight before, who makes sure you straight even when they barely have it, when they barely straight it down. So whole time, yo, y'all some ever, right? Y'all do whatever, however, whichever. Y'all don't have no personality and no attitude. Y'all just fucked up. Then whoever the comic is, it's like she don't even want love. She want the coins, right? And then whoever, one of y'all, or it's giving more than one of y'all, for real. Maybe you feel some type of way because whomever it is that you feel is your masculine, but it's giving fake twin energy, right? Is making you believe, right? Is making you believe that this conscious thing, like to be conscious, to be in your Christ energy, is not what's given. It's not something he feel appealing. So your next movement is like trying to make it trendy rather than just doing the fucking thing, right? That's the, bruh. And then this card come out. This card. See, in the upright. Hold on. So with this being upside down is really what behooves me, because why would you ever let a person that makes sure that you straight even when they barely have it, like, slide? And it might be something, okay, we cool because I need you for finances, but if it's for some situation, it's a friendship, why would you let that go? Why would you let that go? The only reason why I can see you letting it go is if they attitude, the demeanor, everything that come with them is on burn. Like, why am I sticking with you when every 5 seconds you argue, irritate me, you starting shit with me? Like, because it's not because they petty, not because they stingy, because they definitely give. It's because somewhere in your mind, you done got comfortable with them making sure you straight at any means necessary, and you just like, it's just gonna come because that's what it be. All that is cool, right? Because you just don't give a fuck. And I see this car was like, I don't care what people think of me. I enjoy and live life by my own rules. And that's what I'm saying. This is really what I was saying. With all these cars, this is really what I was saying. Because all them other cars ain't even need to come out. Because it boiled down. Maybe it let people know exactly to what level this person feel this situation, right? And it's given too much of a feel, okay? And, bruh. Okay. So, okay. So, because y'all was not doing the work, which came out in the beginning, right? And then this card came out twice, right? And because there's multiple energies, I can see how the first time is upside down. Somebody not trying to cut another person off, and the spiritual shit is a trend, okay? And then it's the same card, but it's moving in a different energy, because it said the more and more of us awakening, I think it's making the white world a little scared, right? And then it's upside down, so it's like you don't feel like if more people awaken, at least more black or melanated beings awaken, you don't feel like it's a situation where whoever it is that's in your circle that may be like that don't have to worry. And it's really given, right? It's given your consciousness is really not a trend for the second particular person. Take out and resonate. This could really be your energy. Okay, so it could be because the comic is seeing that the masculine is interested in you more, because your consciousness is your principle of life. So now she thinking you doing it because it's trendy, right? So because she think you doing it because it's trendy, and she's trying to keep herself from being in an energy where she gets cut off, right? But it's not easy for her to do that, because she really don't give a fuck. She just there for the fucking money. And her attitude and everything is showing that she really don't care. So, looking at these cards that's here right now, right? It's, like I said, it really gives that it's two different females, right? One that is actually conscious, right? That moves in that energy and everything. Then there's another that is trying to chase behind a person for money, but pretending to be conscious. You know, and fucking over people that's gonna make sure they're straight, even if they barely have it, right? And you know, but whoever it is that's conscious, you are going to have the last laugh, okay? Because this person do not care about what people think of them, right? But it's not because they walking in their pathway. It's because they after money. They after money and status and gifts, okay? And this person do not even have a personality. They always. This is given is both her and the man in this. The man, if it's a comic masculine, he also feels like this. So basically, they matching each other energy when this card comes out, right? Of course, the card that you can do it is really giving you, because in the beginning of the reading, it definitely told you that it's like at the end of this tunnel. And see at the end of this card, it's showing that, you know, you don't confuse my personality for who I am. But this one is in the upright. So whoever it is, it's like somebody is really mimicking your energy. Right? They're not mimicking your energy. They're mimicking your style. But energy do not lie. Right? Energy do not lie. And the energy is given, whoever the other person is a fraud. Is a fucking fraud. Because it's given like, right, oh, and this card came out sideways, right? And in the upright, it's supposed to be, not to judge others, because in some areas of life, you are still struggling, right? And I said the realest ones is going to teach you something, right? Invest in you and put you onto game and help you get your shit together, and let you grow. And it's not just about having sex with you, right? But because they came out sideways, it's like whoever they're dealing with is contemplating if they even want to do this. Even though they came into the situation, because it's given the person, whoever the other person is, came into the situation looking for gifts, you know, status and money. This person not gonna give it to them. This person not gonna give it to them, because you already awoken, right? For one, your consciousness is not a trend. The more and you know, you already know the difference when you know that your personality and your attitude depend on your personality is who you are, and your attitude depend on who is in your energy space. So maybe when shorty comes around you, you's not your real self. You just feel like, bitch, what you here for? Like, what you want? You know, like, get the fuck on. Like, I'm got no money for you. I'm got, right? That's how I feel like the person. If you're masculine, this is how you feel. You feel like you caught up between two women. One who is conscious, one who knows who has her personality and her attitude are different, and they know who they are. And depending on how you come around them, is how they carry shit. And then there's one that's forever in a day's work. It's a bitch. This a fucking bitch. Always cha. And you peep game, right? And because of that, you realize, maybe you peep game because you realize, like, when you give this person your fucking last, they still want. They still want more. Like, you barely had it to give it in the beginning. But when you give that little bit, they still want more. Right? And you like, dog, get the fuck on. Like you ungrateful ass bitch. You know? That's how it's given. It's so giving this energy. And it said, you can come, you gonna always choose you always gonna choose blood over, see? The cut I'm looking at right now say you always gonna choose blood over water no matter what you say, right? So that's what the divine feminine want to tell the masculine mother, because she feel like, no matter what happens between me and her son, you always pick your son, whether he right or wrong, right? So she was real live awoken. She knew who she was. She came for love, honesty, the desire, and everything. She wanted to be his priority, but he didn't give her that for some reason. He did not want to deal with that. Maybe it was too intense. Maybe he felt like she's coming with way more than he's expecting. So, the requirement is going to be a little bit uppity, and he prefers somebody that, gets money here and then get the fuck on. Right? And, hold on, let me see something right here. Let me get these decks of cards right here. Because these really is going to be telling whatever else needs to be told, like, straight up. Right? This is really going to be the banger. Okay? So, alright, this will say, this person are not understanding that the Most High don't play about innocent souls of children being attacked by black magic. Okay, what makes them think that they are safe? Because they think they're safe because they're about to lose everything, including their mental state, right? So okay, let's see something. So, golly, motherfuckers is taking that shit to hell. Anyway, say they having a meeting on how these motherfuckers are diabolical. Like, so, not only is they sending attack to even the innocent kids in the midst of the shit. Okay, they having a meeting. So I knew it wasn't just one person. I knew it was a bunch of baggages. So what's going on is, okay, so now people are having a meeting on how you still growing when they did stuff to block your door of success, and how you are progressing on YouTube. So you see, I knew somebody on here is in a spiritual work field, right? So motherfuckers, they try to take this shit to hell, but they forgot you a child of the Most High. You already up there, as far as your spiritual work. You putting in that work, Everyone faking like they know what the fuck they doing, but don't know shit. So you on point with your shit. You got your channel, you on top of your game, you doing your big one. The only issue you having is that you realize that, the masculine moving a little funny, and whenever you talk to him, he don't listen, so you proceed to talk to his mom so you can get a bit of clarity of what exactly is going on. And she basically like, girl, I'm not telling you nothing about my son. So basically it's giving more like she like the comic better than you. So being though she like the comic better than you, maybe she looks a little bit younger, maybe she moves different, but she moving differently fake. Cause whatever energy is given, it's not giving enlightenment. It's really giving gold digger energy. Cause the bitch is here for fucking money. She go by her own fucking rules. Her attitude and her personality damn near the same as Stank. And, you know, like, so basically, like, we already know that they're supposed to be having a meeting to find out why, how you still progressing, because they basically trying to block you. And that's why in the beginning of the reading they was trying to figure out why you wasn't listening to some frequency music to clear out blockages. Like, and it's given like maybe you doing too much of everything but no self-care. Okay, it says thank the Most High for you and your kids being safe. Okay. They tried to sacrifice you to the practitioner. Okay. But that practitioner they try to sacrifice you to, okay, they favor your bloodline. So they might have went to somebody on some. Okay, so being as though Shorty is mimicking everything you're doing, because that's what it's given already. I don't doubt that she realized that she can't, the messages she's giving is not as good as yours because you actually tap in, you know, because you really, like, you really conscious. She faking it. So now she has to wait for you to take from you. She gotta steal slowly from you. But she can't steal from a motherfucker that ain't trying to post no and do no work. Like, let's say you do spiritual work and let's say you do tarot. And she's taking ideas from you. Cool. But while she's taking, she's not learning what you're doing to like advance it and make it her own way. She's just taking whatever you have and put it in her shit. Now it's time for her to get to the nitty gritty, and she can't do it. See, she can't charge nobody for readings because you get what I'm saying? Because she don't know how to do readings. She just know how to post a reading similar to what you posted because that's all she got. She feeding off your energy. So if she stop you from getting people viewing your stuff, then once you post what you post, it look like she posted it first. You wanna know why? Because she's making sure that she's still your energy signature. And because it seems similar to yours, people from your page don't mind going to her page. But those people that's going to her page, after a while, is going to see that she don't have no authentic nothing, because everything, I remember this authenticity came through. It told it asked you to be your authentic self. And the reason why they asking that is because they can't be you. They can only fake it to be you. They can pretend to be you. And you can only pretend but so much before a motherfucker get sick of it. You know what I mean? So yeah, and they say they attempt to manipulate you. Yeah, they try to attempt to manipulate their way back into your life. Yeah, to make sure this time they do it right. And yeah, they try to steal your heritage. Okay, they lie to people to gain sympathy for money. You know, and basically they told people they were sick and they needed some money, and they gave it to them. So now they want to go. Now they're really sick and they can't go because not that long ago they went and said they were sick. So now you got the money, you fake sick. Okay, we got you the money to get the medicine and enough to get you where you need to get to, and then you try and call me back in 2 days that the medicine that's supposed to take a month to be done is gone in 2 days, so you need me to send that same money again. Like, who the fuck is you playing with? That's really the energy that's coming out. It said your wealth is not determined on how busy you are. See? So see, I think I said that Shorty probably taking content from your shit, and when she do, she's hoping, because you probably already popping, but if you're not popping and you just started, she's taking your content and she's trying to make it She feel like, you know, people are more drawn to her than you, so she gonna be able to hit levels that you haven't reached because, oh, maybe she has a YouTube, but it's not for spirituality, right? Maybe she has been had a YouTube, and maybe she was dancing other stuff, but she took all them videos down because that page have so many subscribers, and she was gonna switch it into tarot, but nobody on that page watches tarot. Yeah, so yeah, you know. It said, okay, this is the last card that I pulled, which is your wealth is not determined by how busy you are. Your higher self needs to take a break. Okay? Like don't burn yourself out trying. Like, the real ones know who was up. The ones that, the day ones know what you about. They're not gonna switch sides that easily because somebody kind of y'all like. You get what I'm saying? Like, the original is gonna be the original. The copy, you know, the more copies they have, it may make it seem like the original don't matter. But something about, see, that's why even, let's take cars for example, okay? Even though there's more than cars and there's new cars all the time, classic is an antique, okay? It ain't lose none of their value. And if you can find a classic that has not been driven off the lot, the price just, you hear me? Because them cars, when they made it to last. There was car dealership, but it wasn't too many car dealership. It was just trying to sell a car. Okay, now there's so many car dealerships. You hear me? When you sign a car, you go. Their mission is for you to come right back. Okay? So however good they tell you the car is, it's still not going to be an old school joint. Okay? And then, them old school ones, if it's made in America, it's easier for you to get the parts for that. The parts are cheaper, but it lasts longer. So what, the other day, my folks we was trying to go to Chipotle, and just top the car, look like the mirror just can't smooth off. You hear me? I'm like, golly, like, that shit barely touched that motherfucker. So I would not want to drive in that car on there any day of the week. I do not even want to be a passenger in that shit. If the mirror could just up and roll like that, it was like somebody just kicked their flip flops off. Like, it just went right in the air, and it wasn't no heavy hit neither. It was like slightly, it slid past that motherfucker, and that shit happened. So just imagine if somebody was to really drive into that thing. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Anyway, they are mad. Your face card never declines, but your heart is big, and your spirit and your ancestors give really the reason why these unstable creatures are going to stay the fuck mad, okay? They're already mad because you serving. Face card. Then you serving. You got good ass heart. Then your bloodline, your ancestors of your bloodline gifted you with some gifts that's not easy to come by. Oh baby, they super sick. They're not just mad, they big mad. Okay. Okay, they say expect big insight. Interpretation of love and family matters, okay? Truth making, okay, the truth is making the change. The truth is making the change on the career, okay? It says connect with nature and the ancestors. You not, okay, this is taking too much of you. You overly stressed. You need to take a break. And when you do take a break, this is upside down. So this is really what you need to be doing, which is trying to connect with the nature and your ancestors, okay? And I think with that, you will get the insight that you know, that will interpret, it will let you know what type of love that's coming your way. and the truths that's happening within your family matters. And also, you know, learn how to interpret okay, frequencies and vibration. You gotta work on that, and that was one of the first cards that came. Okay, it says, "Do not forget the danger of